So, good morning or good night, depending where you are in the world, and welcome to another interview of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today I got three members from the band Alzhagoth. They're a metal band from Padova, Italy. And I have, if I'm not mistaken, I have Matteo, Rafael, and Michael. So, first of all, how are you guys today over there?
Good.
Good. You're fine.
Good. So, yeah, tell us who's Mateo, and like so I can know who which one is which.
I'll start. Okay. Hi, all. Let me speak. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. I'm the singer of the band. Then there is Raffaele.
I'm Rafael, the keyboard player.
And I'm Michele, guitar player.
You know I had it all wrong. I thought Mikel was Mateo. Like, well, yeah, I did saw the music video you have. You have one music video for the Herald of Chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
But but you both have beards, so I'm like, which one is the singer? But yeah, so Alzhagoth, so you the name of your band, it's you are worshiping a god, and tell me a little bit about like Alzhagoth and a little bit of the background.
Okay, so Alzhagoth is like an old deity that we kind of worship. We basically in the album and in our music we try to create a concept regarding Alzhagoth and a universe, like an entire universe where Alzhagoth is the big boss, and yeah, and is never actually named in the songs, but every song is like related to this universe.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was reading that in your bio. So so tell us a little bit, because I know you guys you have your like that one album. You're basically newish band. So tell us a little bit about how you guys got together and formed.
Well, this band is quite a melting pot of a lot of styles, a lot of our experience, our past experience in other bands. Me and Raffaele have played a lot of time together in other bands. Matteo is quite new, but now it's
Almost 3 years now.
3 years. Now it's 3 years, so it's new, but not so new. So we in this band we have got a lot of material already made when me and Matteo joined the band 3 years ago. But it was quite raw material. So with our experience, with our styles, with our type of intention, we managed the song, and at Finem it's the result of all the experience of not only us but also the past member of Alzhagoth. So the band started to release some concrete stuff this year, last year. So
The singles, yeah.
So we made some singles. We go to the record studio, the recording studio, to make ad finem. So it's the result. It's quite a melting pot of a lot of things, a lot of thoughts of everyone, and I think it's a good job because it's not so standard album, but it's quite various. We have a lot of influences from death metal, black metal, groove metal.
Even kind of
So
symphonic.
Sorry?
Even I would say a little bit of symphonic metal and
yeah,
Yes.
symphonic too.
well, yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. And the name of the album, At Finem, means in Spanish "al final," and
Yeah.
it's Spanish and Spanish and Italian is very similar.
yeah,
When you guys talk really fast, I can't understand it, but there's a lot of like similarities. So yeah, you guys like listening to like each track. There's like different elements. Like you said, I heard death metal, black metal, symphonic metal, even like some goth tendencies because you have like keys in the song. So it's pretty diverse. So a question I had for you. I know this is all the songs have to do with Alzhagoth, but is it like a concept record per se? Is there like a linear story through the record?
No, it's not, because every lyrics has been written by another member, the ex-singer. That is not me, and I have written only 2 songs for this album, and the whole album is connected by come potrei dire filologico, by a invisible string. I don't know how to say, but there is no a story that start from the first song and ends with the last one. It's just a big universe where every story take part of something bigger, the god Alzagoth, but every story is separated from the others.
Okay.
yes, we tried to not to make a concept album
Mhm.
because we are quite new, so we don't want to be too focused on something, and we want the freedom to move from a side or another side, but the story, the baseline, it's about Alzagoth, the god of chaos. So all the things that are related to this universe. But every song is quite specific on some emotions, some thoughts, some stories, like horror stories. So we try to put inside all our experience and not to be too standard, not to do something to
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is like not having like your first album be a full concept record. You want something for people like it's you're a newer band. You want people to get used to your sound, so you're not focusing so much on a story than more like making so people know the sound of Alzagoth. So I guess that's what you're trying to say, Mikel. So Matteo, which 2 songs did you write on the record?
Sacrifice and Ultra Monsters are the 2 last entries on the album, and are the 2 that I have worked more.
Yeah, Ultra Monsters is a really fun track. What's that track about, Matteo?
It's omaggio. Dice omaggio.
Macho?
Omaggio. I don't know if there is a Spanish word when you want to
a tribute.
say thank you to something. In this example, to the cinema.
Like an homage.
Homage, okay.
It's like a
Homenage.
tribute.
A tribute, yeah, to the horror movies of the 80s. And it's a story that take every cliche that there is in the 80s movie, horror movie, slasher, like Scream or something similar. And I put that movies that I love in the songs.
Because
Okay.
we like also to have some fun when we
Yeah.
when we
Even the title Ultra Monsters is
it's a funny
Yeah.
I was gonna say that
title.
like of the titles in the song, that's like the most like, yeah, it sounds like the most fun track. Like the other ones like more serious. So you see all
Yeah, Ultra Monsters are a bit different.
yeah. And well, if you guys like monsters, I don't know, like they're opening a park in Florida for Universal Studio that is all going to be focused on the classic monsters.
Yes.
So that should be good. Expensive, but good.
You're going?
Surely it will be expensive.
Are you going?
It is going to be expensive, but yeah, it
Yeah.
should be fun. So yeah, so Ultra Monsters. When I heard that, maybe that's the track that you wanna like open with or like close with because it's like that fun track. Because you have Servants of the Heart of Chaos, which is the other one of the singles that you released, but that was like a little bit more hard hitting. And like the other songs on the record uh, have like something different. So yeah, to me, that Ultra Monsters sound like a song that it's supposed to be just like meant to be a fun track.
Yes, it's quite a simple song with no a lot of tempo changes or stuff like that. But I personally think, but I think it's a common thought that the real matter when you play live it's to have fun, but also for the audience to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So with this song, the audience can jump.
Yeah, you don't want the audience to be bored.
Oh no,
No.
we want that there is a lot of fun. We we like this. Not only to be great musicians, super performers, but we want that the people jump and scream and sometimes some injuries. It happens.
It
To
happens.
me, happens.
So is there a song from this record that is the favorite for you to play live?
Probably Herald of Chaos.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah, for me, well, Ultra Monster because it's super fun. But I also like a lot to play Herald of Chaos because it's a quite complete song with some slower parts, some parts bit frenzy, and I think it's the most complete song in the album. So, in fact, we have recorded our first video from a live, Herald of Chaos.
Yeah, I saw the video. It's you guys. Where did you film that video?
We were in Vicenza, which is a city close to Padova.
So, yeah, you guys. It's a video. You're playing live, having fun with it. So I want to show the artwork of the record. So we can talk about the artwork, which is a pretty cool artwork, and we can talk about like you guys were going for with the artwork and everything. So here's the artwork for the album. Tell us a little bit about what inspired this.
Yeah, the artwork has been made by my girlfriend, Eva Živkovic, that is sleeping right now on the couch. And we weren't sure about what to put into the artwork of our album since the beginning. But when we saw the artwork that my girlfriend drew, something in our head appears as the only conclusion that her artwork, that her paintings were absolutely perfect for our type of music. The colors, the style, the lines, is everything, according to me and the other guy, rimanda come si dice, everything is connected to our type of music. The paintings are both melodic and aggressive, and for us it was perfect, simply perfect.
Yeah, no, I
And
like the colors, and like you can see there's someone sitting in a cliff, and the album's called at Finem, you know,
Yeah,
and it really goes with this type of music, because the type of music that you play can be sometimes like gloomy, dark. So it goes with the aesthetic. So yeah, your girlfriend did a great job. What's her name?
Eva Živković.
Okay. So yeah, is this the first time that she is
Yeah.
on a record?
First time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, she didn't make the paintings for the record.
No, yeah, she did a painting, and you guys said, yeah, that's perfect
Yeah. Yeah, and also if you look at the booklet, every other painting that you can see inside, they are from Eva.
Oh, but I don't have. I wish I had the booklet. Yeah, if I had the booklet, I could see it. But yeah, it's a great artwork, and it's good to see artists using like real artists, like
Yeah.
real painting, and not doing Ghibli shit. Like
well,
that.
it is also our fault. So we like this artwork because it's something that come from artist for artist to artist. So it's not made for do the booklet, but when we see this, we know that it will be the perfect match for our music, and we see some pictures, and we say, okay, it's this one.
Like two words that collide perfectly.
Yeah, no, and plus you guys are from Italy. Some of the best painters in the have come from Italy. At least I went to Italy in 2006, and the woman on the trip that I was seeing, she mentioned apparently everywhere in Italy, Michelangelo, Donatello, they were they were everywhere. In this place, I'm like, were they everywhere in Italy? I think some stuff up, but everywhere like, oh, in this place, Leonardo and Donatello ate, and I'm like, I think she's making fun of me, like she's making fun of us, like they could have been Italy. So I don't think I visited Padova, but I visited other places in Italy, and Italy. There's so many great metal bands in Italy. What makes a band from Italy? Why is there so many great bands from Italy?
Difficult to say. Actually, there are so many metalheads in Italy, and almost everyone plays an instrument, at least an instrument. So there are really a lot of bands, and many of them are pretty good too. The problem is that like for the middle person in Italy, heavy metal is not that interesting. So it's difficult for an Italian metal band to
grow.
To grow as much as it could be in Germany, for example.
Okay. Well, when you say middle person, are you talking about boomers?
Not really, but It's difficult to find places to play live, for example, and radios don't play heavy metal. A few of them do, but really a few.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same here in Puerto Rico. So smaller venues for bands, but yeah, but I've talked to in the times that I have this channel, I've talked to a lot of bands from Italy. So I know that there's lots of bands, different styles. So yeah, but it's good to see. But how's the metal scene in your city of Padova?
Uh, Places to play live. There are really maybe a couple of venues.
Okay.
Yeah, Padova has 100,000 people.
200.
200,000, and two places
To play live, so
So there's not too much.
Yeah, it's kind of limited. So the album is out now. If people want to buy the album, where can they get it?
They can get it on inertialmusic.com. I don't know if you can see it on the album, but it's spelled inertial-music.com.
Okay, yeah. And do you have it? Do you have vinyl copies or is it more CDs?
No, we didn't make any vinyls yet. Maybe one day we would like to, but it was our first album, so we just wanted to see how it goes.
Yeah, that's a smart move. But yeah, what are you guys playing any shows soon where people can see the band live?
Yeah, we actually have one coming in 2 weeks here in Vicenza, near Vicenza, a place called Il Borgo. And then
we are working for something bigger in the next month, but it's soon to talk about it because it's a work in progress. So
yeah,
cross your fingers.
We don't want to, how they say, we don't want to jinx it. So
yeah.
So yeah, I heard a lot of like different things in the band. So I'm wondering, like, when you got and each one can say a different answer. Which band got you into heavy metal?
My first band was Children of Bodom when I was 14, maybe. And then after Children of Bodom, everything that was melodic, death melodic, was my music. So Dark Tranquillity, Amon Amarth, Helveti, everything that goes on that way. And I think even Raffaele.
Well, I'm a little bit older than Matteo,
Yeah.
but I discovered heavy metal with the Black Album from Metallica. But then, when I discovered melodic death metal, as he said, Dark Tranquillity, Children of Bodom, In Flames, all this stuff. That was my stuff.
Yeah, well, you're wearing a Dark Tranquility shirt, so I figured that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
what, Mikel?
For me, it's quite different because I really like hard rock because I have an older brother that introduced me with something like Poison, Guns N' Roses, and stuff like that. But if I have to think about the album that make me say, "Whoa, what is this?" It's Blizzard of Oz of Ozzy Osbourne.
Mhm.
And when I listen to it, I say, "Oh, what they are doing with the guitar," and I want to play like Randy Rhoads. And so on. I try to make I I goes a little bit deeper and heavier with bands like Children of Bodom. I really, really like Pantera and Nevermore. I say Nevermore. They made a lot of underrated stuff that it's quite impossible to play, and I wanted to to try uh, to reproduce something like that. But yes, I really like to listen a lot of music, and not also strictly heavy metal, because I think that uh, mm, it can influences my style of playing and style of composition.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That you got your start in that different areas. So, I know you guys just released that the album just a few weeks ago. But are you already thinking of writing new music? Now that obviously Mateo is so you can get Mateo like writing more stuff, or like are you just going to promote the album this year and next year work on your music?
No, actually, we are already working on new songs, and Michele is the right person to talk about it because he is the main writer of the riff and the musical part of the songs. And I
Right.
know.
So
What?
Michael is the riff master.
Yeah, actually, yes.
I try.
Yeah,
Well,
you know,
yes, we are
Michael, I
working.
never told you, but you kind of look like the actor that plays the Winter Soldier in Captain America.
No,
Well, hey, but I'm like, yeah, he kind of looks a little bit like him. Like, yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. So, Mikael, you write most of the riffing then.
yes, actually, we have two new songs that we play in our lives, because we want to also test not only the song live, but also the response of the audience. We are, I personally play and record some stuff. I try to make that all the riffs have sense together, but after it's a composition of everyone. So we send some records. Raffaele says, I want this part a little more melodic. Matteo said, I can't sing this stuff. Please make it slower. Oh, it's the composition is from every member of the band. Sometimes I make some riffs, and sometimes Nicolò, that isn't here, the other guitarist, makes some stuff also, and we try to manage the two different styles and the different riffs. Sometimes I made a part of the song, and after Nicolò said, "No, wait, I have this riff put into this song," and it's I think the right way um, to compose, because if it's only one person that composed the song, I think
Yeah.
the work will be
You
flat.
flat the work.
I think it makes
Because
you get a
we
lot
are
of
not
different.
not genius, so we try to do our best.
Yeah, but it makes sense because that way you get everyone's like personality into the music and everyone contributes. It's a band. If not, it would be a solo project. So,
Right.
so guys, I'm not gonna have you like. I know it's late there in Padova, Italy. So I want to thank you, for taking some time of your night to chat with me from Italy here to Puerto Rico and talk about, Alzhagoth at Finem and all things metal. So before I let you guys go, anything you like to say to the fans before we go?
Hopefully, we will see you around very soon. Very soon, we want to say that the other guys in the band are Antonio on the drums, Nicola on the guitar, and Marco on the bass. And yeah, we really hope to hit some big stage soon, and hopefully we'll see you there.
Yeah, we also hope for you to enjoy our album, and we want to thank you everyone, because for us it's been a pleasure to be digitally and physically be around the world and give everyone the opportunity to listen to our work. So it's been a pleasure.
And I want to say that if there is some possibility to play in Puerto Rico,
Call us. Yes, of course.
yes, of course,
Yes,
you can manage.
yes, yeah, Puerto Rico's like recent. I went to a concert last Saturday. I saw. I don't know if you know the band On to Others.
The
So
name, yeah.
The name,
they used to be called Idle Hands, but they changed to On to Others. They're like metal with some goth tendencies. So they played Saturday night here in Puerto Rico. But there's some metal bands from Europe that have played. Like last year, this year we had Soeng, which is a progressive metal band. They're from somewhere in Europe, and also Circus Maximus, who's a prog band from
Yeah.
Puerto Rico like a few months ago. So yeah, we have bands visiting here. Last year we had like the Ocean from Germany. So yeah, it's a cool thing, and we have some metal bands here. So yeah, like when you just let me know, yeah, and I'll take you guys to eat some Puerto Rican food.
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Deal.
To Italian food, you'll be like, hey, like take us to your food. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So Couchers, the album by Alzhagoth, is out now. I'll post the link for people who want to like stream it or order it physically. So yeah, I would recommend it to people who like all the types of music that we'll be describing. Some melodic, like death metal with black metal infused into it, and you get the sound of Alzhagoth. So until next time, Couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a Couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.